smoking gun evidence wasn't found by me. It was uncovered during the course of private lawsuits against public authorities who failed in their duty to protect Pacific Palisades. And they have released drone footage that shows smoke rising from an earlier fire that took place on January 1st, 2025, called the Lachman Fire, which the fire department failed to extinguish fully as it smoldered in the roots of plants. And we believe, and many others believe, that part of the reason that fire was never fully extinguished was that the state of California had a policy on parkland of not allowing heavy fire suppression equipment into areas that were considered sensitive, either because they had rare plants or because they possibly had cultural resources. And if you read the documents, these policies, which were crafted in late 2024, said that you could not suppress fire in the state park, which is right up against Pacific Palisades, unless you had an archaeologist present to tell you where you could and could not put out the fire. So as a result of these policies, you had this massive inferno that spread in high winds and that destroyed the plants and likely many of the cultural sites anyway. This policy helped guide firefighters because it had previously been used even against public departments that tried to suppress fire or to cut fire breaks. The governor of California, Gavin Newsom, who you showed there earlier, lying to one of my neighbors, he says that the state of California is not responsible, that this was a local decision by firefighters. He says he sent 110 fire engines to Southern California in advance of the extreme winds, but he did not send fire engines to that spot where there had been a fire on January 1st, 6 days before the wind event, where there was smoldering fire, where some residents had reported smoke, and where the state knew there was a huge risk of reignition.